time to look at Bene. We had a look at the stock yesterday and did a technical analysis, but what I want to do quickly today is talk about what we could potentially be seeing going forwards into this week. Now, before we do enter, a few things must be said. Of course, this is nothing but speculation. We do not know for sure where this is going. It's just my personal opinion. It should not be followed. It should not be taken as advice, as it is just what I personally believe. And of course, I am not a professional, so do remember that. But before we do fully dive into the video, I am going to remind you guys to subscribe. Of course, we are trying to grow the channel. Very close now to hitting 13,000, so please do keep pushing it up. But do remember as well, like I said, I am not a financial advisor. Do your own research and all that sort of stuff. But also remember that we are doing a fundraiser right now for Save the Children. If you can donate any money, 100% of the funds do go towards Save the Children. And of course, it is a nice thing to do at this time of year. Our deadline is actually ending on the 24th of December. So basically, come Christmas, we will have raised hopefully quite a lot of money for the poor children. So now I've said that, we're going to dive into the video. And for this one, we're not really going to focus too much on the technical side. I'm just going to quickly outline what we have been seeing in the past month, just for a little bit of context. So to sum things up very quickly, this is a acquisition stock, as you guys well know. These usually sit on a price of about $10, and that has been true for a very long time. Ultimately, this one did see a big spike, which took us a $14–15 range at our highs. From there, we came back down, and of course, that is where we are ever since. We have been falling slowly ever since, coming back down now to the 10.52 mark. Now, into after hours, we went up by a further 2%, which is really good. So we almost were neutral for the day, and again, this is now putting us on a price of 10.75. It is still very low in context to where we were earlier in the week, and what I'm looking for is this one to potentially turn itself around. Now with Bene, I do have to say this is a pure gamble play in my opinion. It's a pure gamble play. Like I said, it is a acquisition company. It does usually require an acquisition to be the main catalyst. Again, not always. We have seen in the past how if people do hype up a stock, if people do believe in a stock, it can definitely remain some value, even if the fundamentals don't necessarily mirror that. So again, it is possible that the price could go up because of other reasons, but oftentimes people are usually speculating on a merger or an acquisition or something like that to see these share prices rise. But what I'm looking to see in the next week is if we are going to see any more growth on this stock, I'm expecting a little bit of a move upwards into the next week, because bear in mind we have been falling now for some time. This one is probably going to neutralize soon, and I would like to say that we have found the bottom, or we are very close to finding the bottom, because like I said, with it being a spec play, they do oftentimes level out around $10. So somewhere around here, we would be comfortable anyway, in my opinion. Now, this can go lower. It can go to the $10 mark exactly. It can go to the 9.90s or something like that, or maybe even lower than that. But I think with the new interest that we have in this stock, with the new people who are buying it and holding it, I would expect the new floor, if you will, to be a bit higher than what it previously was. So I think we could be very close to the bottom right now. And the question is, where do we move next with this stock? Now, like I said, if you are looking to buy this one, it does carry quite a lot of risk, and it is extremely speculative. But one thing that we have seen here, in my opinion, that we are not seeing in as many of the other plays, is because it is a SPAC, because we have seen such a substantial drop in the past week, I do believe it is possible that we are coming close to the lows, like I said. Now, what this means is our potential to go down. Of course, it can drop lower than $10, so don't take it for granted, but our potential to go down is quite small, in my opinion, and our potential to go up, you know, is that there? You tell me. I think the potential for us to the upside could be greater than us to the downside, but like I said, it does really count on that catalyst, and I do think that is a more mid-term thing that we are looking for. Now, when it comes to investing in this stock, what I'm looking for, in my opinion, is I would be looking to do this one as a swing trade. I think that is the way to go. Again, it's just my opinion, it's not financial advice, but I think that is probably the best way to play it, in my personal view. I think for that reason, we definitely could, you know, possibly get in at a low price here and possibly make some profits on the way up. I think for a long-term investment, I do understand it, and if you are looking to invest in this one long-term, I think now is probably still an okay place to do so. But I think with a SPAC play, as they do start to climb up and up and go higher and higher, I become more and more apprehensive to call them long-term holds. But for a short-term swing trade, I think this one could be interesting. But yeah, it does definitely still count on people being interested. It does still count on the price moving up, and it does still count on people buying the stock and believing in it going forwards. So it could go either way. I'm definitely not saying this one is a good buy right now. I'm not saying it's a bad buy either. It depends on how much risk you're willing to carry. It depends on, if you're willing to wait out long enough, and if you are ultimately willing to lose money if it does not go in your favor. Manage your risk appropriately. Do not put in more than you're willing to lose, and I definitely would be looking to use this one as a midterm trade, because this one could take a little bit longer than I believe some people are anticipating. So I do hope for a green week. That will tell us a bit more about what is going on, so make sure to join us on our day-to-day videos talking about where this stock has been moving. Thank you for watching this one though. See you all again tomorrow. Goodbye. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.